Hi, we're back. Navy versus Binghamton. You're going to see Dimitri Gamkrelidze, a junior from Brooklyn, New York, take to the mat here at 174. And for Navy, you're going to see Danny Wask, 16-7 on the year. Just a freshman, Wantagh, New Jersey, great wrestling area. Competed at Blair Academy. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of that high school. Gamkrelidze goes big right away, and he will do that with his judo background. Wask doing a really good job countering it. He's going down the leg there. And Binghamton definitely needs to invest in better anklets because they just keep falling off. So that's going to be a whole $1.75. Good sequence to start the match there. Good leg attack by Wask. He wants to build here, build height. He wants to build height. Nice. That's where the judo background comes in. He's a two-time judo national champ. That's where it comes in. He does that outside leg trip. Dimitri's 12-7 on the year. He hasn't even wrestled that long. This is probably his 6th year of wrestling, which is crazy for a D1 wrestler. Wask, he's been wrestling a while. He's ranked number 25 in both intermat and flow wrestling as a true freshman. He's really good in the top position too. I'm sure Coach Borshoff and his staff watched the Lehigh match yesterday, so like they know, and they've known that he's really good in the top position. Beat a really good Lehigh opponent, Herzog. He rode him out the entire third period. That shows you how good he is in that position, in that high pressure situation. Good level changes by both guys there. Less than a minute left in the first. Obviously no score. Wask was a 3-time national prep champ. That is not easy to do. I was joking a little bit about Blair Academy because everybody knows how good they are, but they have so many Division I wrestlers right now, and Wask is just another one. Seconds left in the first. I'm somewhat surprised that it's scoreless, but maybe I spoke too soon. The Navy coach is urging for more hand fight, which I completely understand. But it's difficult to over pursue Gamkrelidze because of that. Gamkrelidze is going to go down right away. And like I said, Wask is really good on top, so he needs a good first move, maybe a changeover, just something that creates some hip separation, because otherwise he's like a blanket on top. And there's a caution again. The ref's been really good about the cautions. He's been on point with those. There's another one. And as John Smith always says, maybe you should blow your whistle quicker. But that's a good quad pod, getting to his feet right away. Good hand control. So he's going down the leg there. And that's one rule where, like, yes, because they're in neutral, they don't start the count. But, like, if you're on the mat, like, that's one. It's a quality escape against a guy that's really good on top. And so as a wrestler, as a competitive guy, which Gamkrelidze truly is, you're like, all right, now I have the lead. You just put it in your mind. You're like, I'm in front now. 3-point takedown, I'm up 4-0. was again in that. He wanted to get that right leg over Wask, lock it in, and that would have been a 3-point takedown. And it was close. But credit to Wask. Good scramble. You know, at the end of the day, anybody in D1 wrestling is going to be a good scrambler. So. Wask has a lot of international experience as well.
Football grab, Danny. Maybe go to football. There you go. To the mat, to the mat, to the mat. 30. Good.
Last year was 4th at the Midlands Championships. Pretty impressive. He even beat 2-time NCAA qualifier Troy Fisher from Northwestern by a 4-3 decision when he was in the prep school here. Maps. Coming down to the third period here. Kyle did a good job of saying, hey, if he gets to his feet, let's hit a foot sweep, because, again, that Gamkrelidze is good in that situation. Good first move on top, but Wask does a good job of keeping his base strong. Gamkrelidze is trying to attack that far arm, and now he wants to get underneath it and put pressure forward. There's a lift and return, but you can see Wask is close to getting out, and he does. You could see he was very proficient from the bottom position. He knew exactly what he was doing. And now it's a mental game. Less than a minute and a half in the match, in regulation. Good level change. You can kind of tell Wask is looking, again, for that. A shot with your head down, and then he wants to capitalize. But I wouldn't necessarily say he's dictating the action all that much. He's just waiting for a mistake. Which is fine. That's strategy. That's wrestling. Less than a minute. Riding time's not going to be a factor. That was interesting. He's in a tie, but Gamkrelidze did a good job of looking at the clock. Oh, there you go, judo fans. He can throw from anywhere. Overhook, underhook, over tie. There's a good leg attack, but again, Wask is waiting for that. He's waiting for that. He wants to counter. Which I understand the strategy behind it. Again, why wait till overtime? And to Gamkrelidze's credit, he doesn't. Now he's got his chin, though, and Gamkrelidze is very capable of getting out of difficult positions, as you can see. And we're going to extra time here. This will be a 2-minute overtime. First score wins. If it doesn't happen in the 2, we'll go to rideouts. So you're hearing this from the Navy staff, don't rush. And again, that is fine. They're just wanting to Gamkrelidze. They want Gamkrelidze to engage and then capitalize off of his attacks. So they're not necessarily creating their own, which is fine. That's probably Wask's best strategy right now. He's really good on top, on his feet. He probably wants to have a few more leg attacks to his arsenal. That's what they want. That's exactly what they want. And he's in a danger position there. You could see that happening from a mile away. He didn't want to engage. Strong wrong strategy, though. He was waiting for that. Exactly. And, you know, as an athlete, you got to be like, all right, I'll rethink this, But great strategy.